Simply Chekhov, Great Lives. Written by Carol Apollonio. Narrated by Victoria Meakin. Preface. Ask around, and people will tell you that Anton Chekhov, January 29, 1860 to July 15, 1904, is depressing. My purpose in writing this book is to expose this as a slander, and to make the reader fall in love with his work. Chekhov himself was bewildered by this characterization of his writing. Late in life he noted in a letter, "Alas, it is not my fault. It comes out this way against my will, and when I write it doesn't seem to me that what I'm writing is dark. In any case, when I'm working, I'm always in a good mood. It has been observed that gloomy people, melancholics, always write cheerfully, whereas cheerful writers depress their readers, and I'm basically a cheerful person. At any rate, I lived my first 30 years, so to speak, fully satisfied with life." To Lydia Avilova, October 6, 1897. According to the writer and memoirist Ivan Bunin, Chekhov's mother and sister claimed that they had never seen him cry, even at his brother Nikolai's funeral. Compare this with young Leo Tolstoy, whose childhood nickname was Crybaby Lev. Fun-loving not only in childhood but throughout his life, Chekhov enjoyed playing practical jokes. On one occasion in 1901, suffering from tuberculosis that would kill him within 3 years, Chekhov was walking down a Yalta street with Bunin. They passed a house where women's silhouettes could be seen through an open window. Chekhov says loudly, "Have you heard? It's terrible. Bunin has been murdered in Autka, a suburb of Yalta. He was at some Tartar woman's house." Then he turned to Bunin and whispered, "Not a word. Tomorrow everyone in Yalta will be talking about the murder of Bunin." This conundrum of a self-proclaimed cheerful man who writes sad things gives us the opportunity to explore our own ways of reading. How important is it to know Chekhov as a human being when we are reading his works? No data can provide a complete picture, after all, and even if it were possible, would knowing the whole truth about a writer change our ways of reading what he wrote? First of all, what people say about themselves is always complicated, no less complicated for a writer than for anyone else. That Chekhov proclaimed himself to be an upbeat, happy person should not be taken as the whole picture. Secondly, there are as many impressions of a person as there are observers. His brother Alexander reported, counter to his sisters and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?